My grandmother paid me a visit in my sleep. Voice sweet, but her message deep. Weak, you become. You gotta be stronger than that. Ain't nothing wrong with your black. Lacking the tools is no excuse. Only fools give in to psychological abuse, she said. And I jumped out of my bed, fell down on my knees, and able to speak. She screamed, stand on your feet. There's enough of you kneeling to false idols with closed Bibles, having scripture recitals, but ain't hip to the title. Do you even know what it means to be the king of kings, she said. She said, your attention has been in the wrong places, wasting too much energy. White supremacy has its own sympathy since tears raced down the face of Walter Cronkite when they shot Kennedy. Your enemy hasn't changed. Now they control who you blame. They don't need to take away your guns because now they control where you aim. You don't even control how you hang from branches to britches. You don't even control your own name, niggas and bitches. When I raised my cane, we came from rags to riches. We let your masters tell my grands that my service was indentured. What are you teaching them children? She asked, and I gasped to respond, but she went on, turn away from that Facebook and make them Facebooks, you know? Before my mother's mother was allowed to read from page, a war was being waged. But to illiterate the slave, our voice became the blood for the poet to be poured upon the stage. She said, I tell you like it was told to me. I do this for my children simply because I love them that much. This is not for you. This is for your children. If not for you, they only have what this world gives them. We didn't march for us. We didn't boycott the bus for us. We didn't bear the water hoses, the beating, the mistreatments, hanging from trees. We fought for freedom, knowing we never see it. We fought because a change is going to come, even when not believing. She said, these hands pick cotton, knitted the flags you wave, built tracks for the train as well as chains used to capture more slaves, but you're afraid. Afraid to get your hands dirty. Afraid you get your image blurry. And I interrupted. I said, no, ma'am. Sometimes I'm afraid to admit that I am worthy. She said, didn't Mr. Christopher tell you not to penetrate the silence if you have nothing of value to say? I fear lynch mobs, not my own reflection. We didn't cower for our own protection. We feared those in power experimenting on us with infections far worse than lethal injections. 4 generations of messiahs sacrificed so that you could have a life, and still, we found no peace in the afterlife. And I was standing there with my grandmother's spirit dancing before me. She said, my child, what is it that you're fighting for? To live is to be at war with life, dying to survive it. With my time, the revolution died. It's up to you to revive it. Refuse to be silent. There's a light. Run inside it like I did and fight it. And as she spoke, holding back tears, I choked. She disappeared. The smoke cleared in my bed. My body reappeared. I opened my eyelids and I awoke. How y'all doing? Second verse. So I found out today it's been like a whole year since I've been down here. Don't blame me, blame your president. The gas prices slowly crept up. I can't do that shit, so what I'm gonna need y'all to do is to help me get home. I spent everything I could coming down here. We carpooled, we mad deep and shit, right? But the gas prices is high. I ain't gonna give you no chicken yet because I'm hungry. I want some chicken and some fries. So like, if you don't wanna buy nothing, I got product. You don't wanna buy nothing, that's cool. You can buy me something to eat. You know what I'm saying? I don't drink alcohol, but if you want to do something at the bar, like everybody in my entourage, they drink. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing. I got my mechanic is with me in case I break down. Like the whole, if I can support them, you don't want to support me. You know what I'm saying? But tonight I did come with books, CDs, and my boo thing. She makes all natural chapstick, right? And let me tell you, this is one that's called Melanated. Got honey and brown sugar and smells so. But anyway, for those of y'all who've seen me perform before, you have watched me apply chapstick on these big soup coolers about 7 times, and it's not funny. So some of y'all see me over there. But since I've been using the natural stuff like one time and I haven't eaten it, I'm not saying that because you're selling it. What I'm telling y'all is the corporations put artificial shit in there, so you got to keep using it so you spend money. So bang. And it's like, it's $2, so, you know what I mean? And all this melanin popping lips. And it's for fellas too, so, alright, that's all the plugging. So, give yourself a round of applause. All the real niggas that came to kick it with a G tonight. A room full of real niggas. Back in the day, when niggas used to hang, you never heard them fruits say, what set you claim, strange? Run those chains, slave, you about to bang. They didn't behave like that, like rap glorifies. I'm horrified, mortified. The self-annihilation has been replaced in the gentrification of civilization. I mean, AIDS patients awaiting vaccinations while Ebola got more fascinating to the neighboring nations. But most of the cases we're faced with are faceless, raceless, face it, rapists ain't just middle-aged white males. But racists are based these on their statistics. They'll strip it and flip it to fit shit and call us Bloods and Crips. But we used to watch blood drip from the blood drenched to recently bludgeoned. Real niggas balled on a budget. They didn't flash cash, gats, and chains. Real niggas knew where to aim. If ever they had the chance, they didn't brag about what they had or act out when they got mad. They hid their copper wear to dance. Strict to their stance. Real niggas never sat their pants. Real niggas never killed niggas competing for the come up or sold crack to their baby mothers and wonder why their babies were fucked up. It's fucked up this cycle. We're idly idle. Our survival's being threatened yet, with a weapon. Black on black crime. Racks and stacks on black's mind. One of us has to die because your mind don't shine, but I earned mine, so you ain't taking it. How can you steal from your own? You the reason we ain't making it. Fake niggas worry about them dollars lost. What they call is frost. How much that Impala cost? Nigga, over 11 million real niggas died in the Holocaust. Real niggas fought on wars and foreign shores. Watch blood pour, flesh torn from the gristle. Real nigga issues. Buffalo soldiers. Is you? Are you? No position to argue. Art imitates life and thou art foolish. Y'all ain't real niggas stupid. Y'all real stupid niggas. Fingers on the chicken. Fingers on the chicken, you become innocent bystander killers, liquor store burglars, unborn baby murderers. Real niggas party with Panthers. Black. Real niggas fought with their hands. In fact, real niggas built with the same hands they destroy with. And young boys play coy with their intentions when dealing with emotions. It's these fake niggas that are just going through the motions. It's these fake niggas talking about beating a bitch ass. Y'all some bitch ass niggas. I must know a couple of them. Stereotypical fuckboys. I mean, real faggots aren't even homosexual. Real faggots are these fuckboys. They'll fuck joy out of life. Some fake niggas fucked joy with a knife one night because a real nigga was white. She said she rather die than let these fake niggas lay pipe. So the fake niggas felt her life was a fair enough price. Joy died twice. She was carrying life. A real nigga is hung from every limb on your Timbs. Backsides, whipped till they ripped, but you still exposed and get split and shit. A real nigga would kill for a book to read. You niggas would read a book if it killed you. Some of us are real nigga descendants. The rest of y'all are mildew, or decades of disease, decay, and disaster. You're dying. Stop taking the innocent picture. Real niggas. Oh, y'all real niggas. Back in the day, we used to hang. Y'all good? Yeah? Y'all looking lovely. So, I'll be honest, y'all scared me for a minute. Y'all got like real quiet and shit. I was like, I just offended people. We might have to call an Uber home and like jump out and get like a compass code and shit. We might not make it. So, oftentimes when we go to poetry venues, especially us fellas, we always doing something for the ladies and stuff, you know what I mean? Trying to pimp through your poetry. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not. Ladies, if y'all want some stuff for you, I got this CD called For Your Thighs Only, right there. For Your Thighs Only, that's what I said, right? And, because y'all nasty. So it's nasty shit on there. Y'all want to be loved. There's some love stuff on there and stuff like that. So if you want that, y'all got two choices. You can either get the CD. You got three choices. You can get the CD For Your Thighs Only. You can tell Glow and Vocab to bring me back. Or both. The same. But since we're not going to talk to the females, can I talk to the brothers real quick? Can I do that?
Yeah.
I'm asking the women, can I have permission to talk to the fellas? Yes? Yo, fellas!
Yeah.
That wasn't everybody. Yo, fellas!
Yeah.
You ever had your ass ate? Show your hands. There we go. We got somebody being honest. Okay. I'm talking about when the tongue penetrates and you don't know whether to escape with a punch under her damn face. I mean, when it damn to make your stomach ache. It was all good when she was giving you head and you were giving her face. You don't feel like she violated your personal space? No? You're trying to fight it because you don't know if you're supposed to like it. You'd have never tried it willingly, but now your booty hole is tingling. No pun intended. See, personally, my ass is an exit, not an entrance. There are no visits intended. I don't like feeling defenseless. Does your heart plummet when she tells you to turn on your stomach? You get nervous when she massages your lower back and wind blows across the crack. You come to sack. You nasty as hell. You told me so. Don't show up drinking. You get nervous when she massages your lower back and wind blows across the crack. You come to sack. Between your thighs, she touches up behind. Do you cry on the inside when her tongue is on the inside? Did your manhood flee? Do you buckle at the knees? Does everything tighten up when she swipes your butt shut down? She comes around your brown round. Do you ever have to fight the fact that you love her? But now you know she's a nasty mother. Does your ferocious inner lion purr like a kitten when she's hitting that hidden forbidden? Do you find yourself committing to not submitting? Do you fight the urge to look back and say, what the fuck are you doing? Was your pride ruined for the moment? Did you hold it? The screams and shouts you wanted to let out, would you let it fester and sequester? Did what just happened even register? Don't you want to believe that that lubrication was a hallucination? Did she conveniently leave out the part about her being a sexual deviant? Did she first lick the shoulder when you turned over to give you composure? She tricked you before she licked you. Then she had the nerve to pucker up to kiss you. Did you give me that feeling in my legs? I would kick you side, high, roll, rest your nose flies on. Did you not want to tell her she was being such an asshole? Again with the puns. But then when she's done with her tongue, she wants to make her fingers friends with your buns. Doesn't what ask like you just had to run? Oh, for real? So y'all like it? Gentlemen, dudes, has your manhood been victimized in the name of having your sex life energized? Did you not give consent before you were stripped of your dignity? Did some crazy hellion do to you what some sick vixen did to me? If so, there is help. But first you gotta admit to self just how good it felt. I appreciate the round of applause from all the ladies in here. You know what? A couple of dudes in here looking at me with like really tight, straight faces. And look right, look behind you, look at them real quick. Those the motherfuckers who are really uncomfortable with the shit y'all done did to them. It's happened to them. It's on their face. Now, any of the females whose head is rocking like this while she laughing, y'all know if you smoke, don't puff past with her ass, with her ass in her mouth. Don't let her sip your Pepsi. You know, don't taste this because you got somebody's ass in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? But fellas, it's okay. It happens to all of us. It's alright, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes we don't know if we're supposed to like it, but you know, we don't worry about it. So y'all gonna act like it didn't happen. It's fine, right? Did you enjoy it? You did? See what I'm saying? She eat ass and she enjoyed it. That's what you said. What you got? Huh? Oh, you enjoyed the poem. Oh, okay.
I've never thought about in my life. Thank you, second verse. Never.
The lady in the front in the green said she never tossed a salad in her life.
Never.
At second verse.
Never.
So, y'all look lovely tonight, y'all look lovely. So it is, I appreciate the participation. It is National Poetry Month, right? And, man, I'm lost. Some of y'all like, we don't even know what it means. Yes, there's 30 days in April, and poets all across the world, I don't know why I say national, because, you know.
It's the world.
It's the world, Craig. You know, they be like all these poetry prompts and everybody writing poems, write a poem every day, write a poem. I never partook in it because of where I was when I first found out about it. Like people was just writing poems, just to write a poem, and the poem didn't sound like a poem. It was like, you just put that out, you know what I mean? Like you amigos out. I'm sorry if I offended you, but not. You know what I mean? Like you just put that out, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I was trying to do other things, but you know what I'm saying, since I'm a writer and stuff, and so I did a poem, I wrote a poem about writing, so can I share that with y'all? Yeah. Alright, so a little bit about me, because I ain't tell you nothing about me other than I got product and that I had my ass ate and I was trying to it was traumatic, I wanted to fight. I called my dad, like, Pop, I gotta come talk to you in person. He's like, shit, it happened to me too? Great, you know what I'm saying? But anyway. So I work with kids, not about getting their ass ate, I work with kids. I teach them how to play chess, read to them, I go to the juvenile detention center and spend time there with the kids. And they like writing, you know what I'm saying? So the problem is they had a therapist in the damn detention center that told them that the writing was not therapeutic and they couldn't have pen writing. Yeah, we got rid of that shit, but so I wrote this poem for them, so I'm about to share it with y'all, okay? Alright. I promise there's nothing offensive in this. Alright, I won't call you niggas and talk about your booty being defined. If I had a pen, it would change my life. Give me a pen and it would save my life. I got life in this pen. I should be writing again. I'm not fighting with them, I'm fighting within. I can tell she's fearing me by the way she stares at me. She said, in this pen, a pen ain't a part of my therapy. She ain't right. Writing was helping me. This is unhealthy as hell for me, trapped in this cage. They're shining their bright light, recording with their mics. This room is not for interrogation, it's a stage. Let me bleed my rage on the page. Don't strap me to this bed and give me meds. Get out of my head. I just want to be fed lead instead. Could you make it sharper? No, I won't make a knife or a spike. I just want to write. Peace of mind, peace of life. It'll be peace all night if I write life. Sentences, sinuses, sting the syllables. Prescriptions refillable. I don't want to swallow the sedatives. It gets repetitive, feeling so negative. Graffiti on the padded walls in this room I'm locked in. I just want to write out. When I'm boxed in, I'm surgical with a pen. Remove this straitjacket and I can tattoo all over my skin. I don't want to dream. I don't want to scream. I want to eat through rings. I want to write about demons. I want to write about how my father used to abuse my mother and molest my brother. Bloodstains and covered his mouth. He would shout, ouch, you're hurting me. He was hurting him. I want to write about what made me murder him. I wasn't suffering from insanity. I was protecting my family. Let me out of here. If I had a pen. If I had a pen, maybe the voices would stop. The noises would stop. You think I'm crazy? Maybe your poisons would stop. You just want to sedate me, claim I'm crazy. You're trying to break me. I can't break free. There's no escaping. It's scathing. I just want to write a statement. Let me write nightly to remind me of my days spent staring at the void, the absence. I am no addict. This is not addiction. I can write a vivid description depicting the things I imagine. This passion and the words that unheard to be read. If I was crazy, you'd already be dead. I just want to write about the monsters in my closet and under my bed and how the only time I feel safe is when I come off of my meds. I need to write about the killer in the mirror that's coming after me before I become his casualty. I need to write about the bruising and battering that's happening. My brain was invaded decay. Mama, why did you let them take me away? You made me this way. I just want to write what I have to say. They say I do fits, roll hieroglyphs on my wrist. They said I was skits, claim I have a disorder. I was just writing without borders. Deep thoughts, now I'm drowning without water. I'm being eaten from the inside out. I need to let it out, pumping me with Adenosine, Xanax, Ritalin. When I could be cured with the scribbling, writing, they gang make them out when they fear the biting. Am I that frightening? Give me a pen and it will change my life. I just want to write. Give me a pen. If I had a pen, it would save my life. So I'm about to got two more for y'all. Anybody medical, like medically trained, CPR, first responders, doctors, medical. You can't give him out the mouth because you negative. That's not right. Anybody got albuterol? You know what I'm saying? Got any asthmatics in here? Because look, if I pass out, I need somebody to. No, so I just passed out, huh? I got some Saran wrap back there. Look, you need to go over there if I pass out. Get some Saran wrap. All right. So, I am a military veteran. I'm a disabled vet. Fortunately for me, I got injured and got put out before Trump became president. Word. I did come in during the Bush era, so that was a mistake. But you know, anyway, where I'm going with this is this next piece I'm going to do is a true story, and it is 98% my story, 2% some other people. So hopefully, who laughed?
Sir.
It's crazy. She was pointing at you. But it's 2% other people's story that I know, you know, mixing them in there. But hopefully this gives y'all a little understanding of what it's like after the war is over. At 17, only took $1 to dream. But 36, it took at least 600 milligrams to silence the screams, you know, the darkness is still having nightmares about me. Without thinking politely, I invite them in. Now I've got a hatred for taking pills, ever since they were vitamins, but this physical and emotional pain got so painful and Viking, and just to be alright again, say I never left the battlefield. I've been trying to win the fight within. My 6 holes have closed, but what about this 6th soul? I just want to grab a hold and get control. I mean, this is home. This is where my fears exposed when I sit alone in the road. I'm praying my brain corrodes before it explodes, and sometimes I won't answer my phone because the dial tone to remind me of a flatline. The silence can be deafening. I began dealing with my depression with boxing, but I could only stomach with so much naproxen, choking back on ibuprofen and not focus on the fact that I'm hurting with every jerk in motion. But I'd rather that than these thoughts, because perks don't work on this type of hurt, I swear. I feel the line in my stomach getting weak, chasing 30 milligrams of metazapine with another 10 worth of Ambien, trying to catch up to sleep, but it keeps leaving me. I wonder if the doctors are mistreating me. They got me second guessing my reasoning. I don't communicate so easily. I'm not like I used to be, and I'm still trying to get used to me. Now I've tried to trazodone for the depression, tramadol for the pain, though schizophrenia been running my family. I've taken long walks on the edge of insane. This is pain. My first mission was to pick up body bags, so here's to putting life in a perspective, the burning, medically contaminated clothing of our fallen brothers who I left here with that I was supposed to be protecting. This is the hard truth that I'm forced to accept. At 25, I was running marathons. By 35, I began hyperventilating while laying still. I used to love what I saw in the mirror, and I was like standing to the eyes of a man I want to kill. This is real. This is pain. This is staring at the walls, waiting for them to move again. This is drinking yourself into a coma, trying to escape the moon again. This is being afraid to love your family when you ain't scared of nothing, but something's got to give. This is searching for God at the bottom of those bottles so you can ask him how you got to live. This is wanting to hug your kids and just scaring them half to death. This is dying in your breath, the desire to catch your breath and salvage the you have left. This is feeling overcrowded in the crowd. This is when the silence is too loud of a sound to bear, forgetting how to show you care. This is feeling so far out there and there's still well being over there. This is pain. This is too many diagnoses and not enough treatment, so you just keep repeating, I can beat it, I can beat it, I can beat it, I can beat it. Poor appetite, I'm not eating, I'm searching for life's meaning, and I lost my way. I'm lost, and this hurts. This is pain. But I'm good now. I got some good drugs. They work real good and shit. I tried weed for the first time. That was pretty cool. I did it with my mom. I don't know if that counts. My mom's a weed man. I can say that here because she don't live here, so yeah, it's awesome. I thought I was about to tell on my little sister. I was like, oh, I'm telling her. She's like, I mean, my spider. So my whole family vegan except me, and they all outweigh me. So I don't know. I might need to look into that. Y'all think that shit's funny. Y'all understand the shit. So by my military, I retired 15th of August. Excuse me, the 18th of August in 2015, and I was in my car. I was leaving on my way back here to the great state of Texas, and I was like, first thing I'm doing is growing out my motherfucking beard. So I'm gonna be like, I got the Peter Pan syndrome shit. I'm gonna live forever. Apparently, I don't, I got the ends, but this is it. It don't connect. I don't have this. You know what I mean? I got two 14-year-old girls, and we get carded together. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody got any other tricks, I've been using that black castor oil. I've been eating hoo-ha, nothing's working. So, you got any, nobody raise their hand, yell out nothing, you ain't got nothing? Fine. I ain't gonna eat what you eat. So, I'm gonna do this last piece and get out y'all here. This is the one where I might pass out, so if anybody wanna save me, please feel free. You must first learn to dig tunnel. Vision yourself at the end before you begin. And remember, lesser men sin while greater men win. And no matter how loud the winds may howl, the mountain will never bend. Find Zen. And only take a knee when thou bows before your Lord. Never a weapon formed should be mightier than your sword. Remember you are lied to by those who wish to blind you. It's not the light but the darkness you'll get lost in. It is not to live life to be boxed in coffins, sealed bodies, not fakes. It's never too late for change. Run free to change, strange fruit. Tame roots make for strange troops. Many men have died, genocide, women tried to lead. They infiltrate the villages, women hide your seed through God, religion, language. You must learn to read to be freed from shackles upon the feet. Defeat enemy-made sheep of man who put iron to lions for meat. So families eat, we're asleep. Run, boy, run. We're complacent and weak. Run, boy, run, never turn the cheek. I repeat, run, boy, run, never turn the cheek. Command, demand, be a man when you speak. Educate self. Your son's wealth is in what you teach. That God is found in what you preach. Run, boy, run. We have higher mountain peaks to reach. Run, boy, run. There's a war going on. Run, boy, run. Seek shelter from the storm. Run, boy, run. Tell your story. There was glory in your poem. You're a hungry poet. You're a warrior poet. Spit fire. Run, boy, run. Like you're chasing your birthright. No retreat, no surrender. Remember, they have done everything to ensure our children are birthright. Fight or run. But keep moving forward. War waits against us. Never run from it. Run towards it. Soldiers will die. But so do slaves. There's a difference between dying in vain and dying in pain. There's a difference between riding the train and signing your name. Run, boy, run. Know the difference between benching you crack and peddling crack. There's a difference between the skills that you lack and skin being black. Run, boy, run. We will not be held asunder. Black as the clap of thunder, in blood and tears we drown. Black and browns may fall like autumns, but we rise to survive infinite summers. Black is not the color of sin. That's a colorblind notion. Just like black men can't swim, it's because we run across oceans. Run, boy, run till the pressure rips through your chest. Run, boy, run to soul and murders in the flesh, till nothing is left but God. Staff and rod, be armed, harm is upon the horizon. They wish to strip you of you, rewrite, retell who you are to your children's children's children. Villains bleed the same blood, but cannot be camouflaged with the same mud. Nights fall, but it's only dark when the sun don't shine. Time is of the essence. Fear is the only weapon. I'm not afraid to hang, not afraid to die fighting. I only fear dying in silence. I will riot, I will run, I will scream, I will run, I will lead, I will achieve, I will succeed till I bleed. I will live, I will die, I will run, but not to escape, but you're chased face to face, baby rape, for the hanging, for the plaguing, for the taking, for the taking. For my daughters, I'm reclaiming. I will run, we will run, run, boy, run, run. Until all that's left standing behind us are our sons. Run. Y'all been great. Thank you.
Now keep talking to that man all the way from Killeen, Texas. We thank you for your service and we thank you for your future, brother. We are going to a 10-minute intermission. During that time, we ask, don't forget, stay tuned. Is in the other room. You can get your caricatures.